right, kids, let's all stand up. We've got a hello song to welcome our audience today. And they're going to come around and give you guys high fives and handshakes and the whole deal, okay? Here we go.
Hello, friends. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet the audience.
And boogie on down.
Give a jump and turn around.
One more time.
Hello, friends. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet the audience. And boogie on down. Give a jump and turn around.
Well, welcome everybody. My name is Mr. Doublestein, Will Doublestein, and I'm the music teacher here at Boone Meadows. So thank you all for coming. As I was saying earlier, I only have a few chairs, but if anybody would like to sit in them, that's fine. You can move around today. You can participate if you'd like to. You can boogie on down too if you want. But this is my first year here, and I wanted to have an opportunity for the kids to show their parents what they've been learning in music class. So thank you for coming into the classroom for our Informance today, all right? Now, we've been learning about 4 pillars of music. And if the kids understand what these 4 pillars are, then they'll understand the majority of music, okay? And so we're gonna start with the steady beat, and the kids even have a definition of steady beat. It's been 3 weeks since they've done this. We've had spring break in between, but do you guys remember it?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and tell them what the definition is of the steady beat.
The steady beat is the pulse that stays the same speed.
That's right. The pulse that stays the same speed. And we'd like to show you how the kids can actually create their own motions on the beat. And so we have a song called Monkey See and Monkey Do. I'll put this chair right up here. And kids, when I call, we're going to have only some of them do this, and then we'll have the rest of them have a special part later on in the show. But when I call your names, they'll come up here, and they'll be the student leaders, keeping a motion on the beat. And so parents, feel free, if you would like to keep the beat with them, you're welcome to. But kids, are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for Mia as she comes up. Okay, Mia's gonna keep a steady beat. 1, 2, ready, and sing.
Oh my goodness, I declare, there's a monkey in a chair. Copy her because it's true. Monkey see and monkey do.
Let's give a round of applause for Mia. And 1, 2, ready, go.
Oh my
Yep, 1, 2, ready and go.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Ready and go.
Oh my goodness, I declare, there's a monkey in a chair. Copy him because it's true. Monkey see and monkey do.
Give a round of applause. Nice job, and you can tell I didn't make it up for him. Good job, guys. Well done. Okay, it's time for, oh yeah, I've got this going on too. So anytime you see this, you'll know. Oh. Okay, it's time for our next pillar of music, the rhythm. Okay, let's define rhythm together. The
Rhythm is long and short, notes and rests that fit inside the beat.
So that we know rhythm, we're going to be doing 2 activities, rhythm identification and rhythm cards. Okay? First, I want to show you all that the kids know what their notes and rests are. For example, this note right here. Now kids, I want you to just call out when you remember, what's that note called?
Quarter note.
Quarter note. Good, and how about this one here?
Full rest.
That's a quarter rest. Yeah, quarter rest. Okay? How about this guy?
Eighth note.
Yeah, that's 1/8 note, but here we have
2/8 notes.
2/8 notes, and this is a
Half whole note.
half note. When it has the stem on it, it's a half note. Okay? And this one is a half rest, because it kind of looks like a yeah, it looks like a hat. Good. So now we're going to be doing our rhythm cards. This is going to use all those rhythms that they just identified, and they're going to be clapping and doing motions. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start by keeping the macro beat. And 1, 2, ready and go. Different rhythms. I'm proud of you guys. Okay, let's move on. Our next pillar of music is the melody. Let's define the melody together.
The melody is the high and low pitches that fit inside the beat.
Okay, everybody. stand up. We're going to do some singing now. Okay, we'll do the singing technique warm-up. Do, re, mi from The Sound of Music, and our melody cards. All right, let's warm up those voices a little bit. And before we do, kids, why don't you show our audience what bad technique looks like? All right, now let's fix that technique and sing the good technique. 1, 2, 3, go.
Stand tall, back straight, feet flat, that's great. Face front, concentrate. Stand tall, back straight, feet flat, that's great. Face front, concentrate. Stand tall, back straight, feet flat, that's great. Face front, concentrate. Stand tall, back straight, feet flat, that's great. Face front, concentrate.
Good job, guys. Well done. Well, now let's move on and sing Do, Re, Mi from The Sound of Music. And this song helps us remember our solfege syllables. Okay? So, kids, you'll do the motions for our solfege and show the parents. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a doppelganger son. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a learner way to run. So, a needle going there. La, a little torso. Si, a jingle turning red. That'll bring us back to do. Oh, 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 oh. A deer, a female deer. Way, a doppelganger son. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, I learn my way to run. So, a needle going red. La, a little torso. Si, a jingle turning red. That'll bring us back to do. Oh, 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 do.
Take a seat. Good job, guys. Well, earlier you saw the kids reading rhythms. It's a lot more difficult to read melodies. And that's what we'll be doing next. You'll notice, I don't know if anybody in our audience is musical. Maybe you remember doing hand signs in school. And the kids will do that starting next year. Actually, no, they'll do that in 3rd grade, okay? But in 1st and 2nd grade, we like to stay with our body signs to really exaggerate the difference between high pitches and low pitches. So, let's read some melody cards. Now, the body signs you just saw looked a little something like that. And we're going to split it down into a few different levels. Okay, so starting with level 1. Level 1 just uses me and so. So kids, I'd like you to tell your turn and talk partner where me and so are. This is Now, every time we do melody cards with solfege, we have to ask ourselves a very important question, which is,
Where is do?
I'm glad you asked, because you see, do can go wherever I tell it to. Why me? Well, because I'm the teacher. And do, it's called movable do because we can move it. We can have it be on a line or in a space, okay? But because I'm the teacher, I get to decide, and I'm going to put it right there. Now, that shows that it... Don't tell them I just pushed a button. It's our secret. Now, that shows that it's on an invisible line going across the bottom of the staff. Okay? And if we know where do is, we can figure out where everything else is. Okay? So, kids, in this card, our first pitch is what? So, and then? Me, and then? So, and? Me. Okay, you guys ready to sing it? All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. Ready, go.
So me,
Okay, I'm not going to help you with this one. You do it on your own.
So me, so me.
God. Well done, guys. That's level 1. Okay, let's look at level 2. And on level 2, we're adding what pitch?
Loud.
Okay, show your partner where la is, so make sure you can do it. Okay, look back up front. Okay, we're starting right here. You guys ready? Starting right there. Good. Keep it going. Good job, guys. How about this one here? Let's try this one more time, starting on me, then to so, and then to la, okay? Good job. Okay, let's move on to level 3. Everybody stand up. Okay, remind your partner where me, re, and do are. Alright, back up front. Now I will tell you parents that this is the most difficult of all of our cards. It actually is. But we'll see if they can get it this time. Here we go, ready?
So easy.
Nice job. Nice job. Good. Last one. Great job, guys. Great job. You can sit. You can sit. So, as the kids, grow older and older, we'll add more and more difficult melodies to read. And then, what we're going to start doing in next year or the year after is we won't only read solfege, but we'll read letters too, so that they could learn on an instrument, not just mi, re, do, but they could learn like A, B, C's and all of those, so they know what notes to play. Okay, it's time for our last pillar of music. The harmony. Harmony is a very new one for us, so I'm going to have the kids echo me. Okay? Echo me. The harmony is when 2 or more pitches are played or sung at the same time. Now this one's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Because they're going to go to the instruments. So kids, here's what we're going to do. You get to pick an instrument. Let's make sure we have kids in each of the rows, okay, so that no rows are empty. And then get ready to play our 2 notes in harmony. Okay? You may go. You don't have to take off any notes for this.
Excuse me.
We have a few people in this row here.
People in that room.
This row here.
I have to go now. Let's go in this. This one's full. Oh, B, C. That one's full.
Okay, Now, kids, on your table we have 2 notes.
Yep.
And parents, these notes are different from the other notes. Okay? So what's going to happen is when the kids roll, and rolling is when they take their mouths and play really fast. When they roll on different notes, it's going to create harmony. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, look at your first note. It's different depending on which instrument they chose. So look at your first note, find it on your instrument. Okay, now know where your second note is. Figure out where your second note is. Okay. Let's hear it this way. We'll have the first row play their first note first. Then I'll add the next row. I'll add the next row. I'll add the next row and the last row. Then when I say switch, what do you do, kids?
Switch.
Yeah, you switch to the next note. You ready? Okay, first row first. Ready, play. Guys, and that was harmony. Okay? When we had 2 or more pitches played or sung at the same time. Wasn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Let's do it one more time. First row, you ready? One more time. First row, ready, go. Okay, well, we're going to need to clear this area right here. You're welcome to stand on the edges. It's just fine because our last activity for today actually comes from a book called The 5 Little Monkeys. And maybe you've heard of this book before. We're going to change it a little bit. We're going to make it, instead of 5 little monkeys, we're going to make it the 10 little monkeys swinging in a tree. And so, kids, take off your B and your 2 F's. Does anybody need help? You good? Okay, whatever instrument you're on right now is the instrument you'll go to at the end of our game. Okay? I need anyone who was not up front before during a motion, who was not a monkey before, to come up now, because now you'll be our monkeys. So that would be Lillian, Nicholas, Landon, Sean, Logan, Millie, Max, Tatum, Tammy, and Kate. You guys, take a seat. I hope y'all don't mind. I'm just going to read this to you. Okay? And then this activity will make a lot more sense. 5 little monkeys and their mama walk down to the river for a picnic supper. Mama spreads out a blanket and settles down for a snooze, while 5 little monkeys climb a tree to watch Mr. Crocodile. 5 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile. Can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. And snap! Oh no, where is she? 4 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile. Can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap. Oh no, where is he? 3 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile. Can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap. Oh no, where is he? 2 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile. Can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap. Oh no, where is she? Now there's only 1 little crocodile, or 1 little monkey sitting in the tree. Tease Mr. Crocodile. Can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap. Oh no, there are no little monkeys sitting in the tree. But wait, look. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little monkeys sitting in the tree. Their mama hugs them. Their mama scolds them. Never tease a crocodile. It's not nice and it's dangerous. And 5 little monkeys and their mama eat a delicious picnic supper. And they do not tease Mr. Crocodile again. These are our monkeys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little monkeys. So 10 little monkeys stand up. They're going to be swinging through a tree. I will be the crocodile. And our friends over here on the instruments will be improvising. Now, improvisation is a word we've been working on. It means that the kids get to make up their music as they go. Now, you may have noticed that we took off certain notes. The reason we did that was to set up our instruments in what's called C pentatonic, where any of the notes will sound good in the context of all the other notes. So they're going to make the decisions about what notes to play along with a little poem. You guys ready to say the poem? It goes like this. Wait, how's it go? Do you remember?
After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.
That's their rhythm. Their melody, they get to decide on their own. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 10 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Teasy Mr. Crocodile.
Can't catch me.
Along came Mr. Crocodile. High as can be. And snap that monkey right out of that tree. Go. See you later. Teasy Mr. Crocodile.
Can't catch me.
Along came Mr. Crocodile, right as can be, and snap that monkey right out of that tree. Go.
See you later,
Teasy Mr. Crocodile.
Can't catch
Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. See you in a tree. Is it 7?
Yeah.
7 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Teasing Mr. Crocodile. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. Mr. Crocodile. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. See you Teasing Mr. Crocodile. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. Mr. Crocodile. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. See you later. Teasing Mr. Crocodile.
Can't catch me.
Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. See you Teasing Mr. Crocodile. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. See you later. Mr. Crocodile. Along came Mr. Crocodile, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey right out of that tree. Well done, kids. Hey, you know what? You can leave your instruments right how they are and come right back to your seats.
Oh, you mean right here? Nice job, Will.
Well, to our audience today, I know a lot of you probably maybe had to get out of work. I know we have people travel from far away. I just want to say thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you for supporting music and your kids. And the goal here is that the kids would have fun learning about and sharing, creating music. So I hope that's what we did today. I do have a few people I want to kind of thank specifically. This well, I'll just go through 4 big groups that helped this year as we've built a music program. First is Zionsville West Middle School. Actually, they gave us all of these drums that you see up here. They weren't being used at the school, and so I asked if we could have them, and they said yes.
You have some connections.
I do have a few connections at Zionsville West. Yes, I do.
Just a few.
My brother's the principal there, so yeah. So you didn't get to see the drums this program, but in the future you probably will. Then I'll thank ZEF, the Zionsville Education Foundation. They this year bought almost all of these instruments that you see over here. And then the Boone Meadow PTO bought the stands as well as the camera that we're using to record this program today. One more thing, Zeph is also sending me up to Anderson University this summer so that I can learn how to be a better music teacher and get certification in what's called ORF. ORF is a philosophy of musical education that you've seen today. It involves movement, singing, instruments, reading music, but mostly creating music. And so that's how I tried to gear this Informance today. So this video will be, well, we have to get permission from everybody. I'm still working on that, but as long as we get permission on this, I'll be able to put this video on my YouTube channel. If not, you can see plenty of my other videos on my YouTube channel. It's called Bowtie Music. You'll be able to see lots of lots of different things that we're doing in the classroom. And finally, we are raising some money for more instruments. I love having instruments, and so if anyone's at all interested in giving towards our Donors Choose grant, there's information on that table right back there, and you can take one of those on your way out. Basically, what we're raising money for is instruments called bass bars, which are big, ginormous notes. And the bigger the note, the lower the pitch. So that's going to create bass sounds in here. And kids can feel those bass sounds and stay on the beat is a big reason for that. So there's more information there if you're interested, no pressure, but if you're interested in supporting the music program in that way, that information can be found on the paper. So, hey, let's hear it for the kids one more time. You guys did a great job. I'm so proud of you guys and all your hard work you've done this year. Parents, you've been a part of our kind of year-end celebration. I know we've still got 7 weeks left of school, but this is the culminating experience of our year. We'll keep learning about other parts of music, and then next year I'll invite you back to have another program. So anyways, thank you very much, and I've got a few more minutes if anyone has any questions, but kids, why don't you go say hey and give hugs to the people who are around. If you don't have people to give hugs to, you can give hugs to Mrs. Kersey.
Yes.
So.
Bring me all the hugs.